simply robbed. That's literally all I can say today. I'm just so proud of the way we played as a team, everyone defending each other. But I think I just have to talk about that decision by Michael Oliver firstly before I get into the good stuff, because we put in an absolute shift and so close until the very end. But if you are new here, make sure you press the like button and the subscribe button. It'll be greatly appreciated. But yeah, I mean, the game starts brilliantly, not brilliantly, the game starts awfully for us, you know, in terms of City putting the pressure in. They come at us, Haaland scores, you're thinking the worst. Then a moment of magic from Calafiori, who I thought was really good, you know, despite the amount of pressure on his side of the pitch. You know, he scores, then of course a corner goal from Gabriel, a brilliant header. And then everything looks okay until, you know, just on half time now, where if you didn't know, the fact that Trossard got the red card was actually due to kicking the ball away. So similar to Declan Rice just 2 weeks ago, Leandro Trossard sent off for kicking the ball away. And it's a joke really, because if you look here, that is Doku, Manchester City Doku, kicking the ball away, no caution at all. It's a joke. I don't know what the referee, you know, thinks in this, why he gives red cards. You know, it's just so silly sometimes. And, you know, 115 charges, you can say anything and it would make sense, because, you know, referees are just so against us, you know. And I'm just thinking about Michael Oliver as a whole, as a referee. If we even go back to, you know, last season at the Emirates, he was the referee. You know, Kovacic made, that was a red card challenge. I'm still so confused up to now how Kovacic wasn't sent off with that challenge he did at the Emirates last season. And that was Michael Oliver as the referee. It's an absolute joke. And of course, you know, Michael Oliver was the same person who gave the double red to Gabriel Martinelli for no reason. You know, he just thought, okay, I'm going to put this law in today, and it's a joke, you know. So obviously Michael Oliver has a horrid record with Arsenal in terms of screwing us over, and it's just such a shame that a football game, which I thought we definitely could have won with 11 men on the pitch, I definitely think we would have won that game. It's just a shame that that game was spoiled, because that first half was so good, really entertaining from both sides. But you know, it's just spoiled by the referees. I just can't believe the decisions the referee did in that game, how he came to the conclusion to send Trossard off. Use common sense. That's all I ask for from referees. Use your common sense. If you're going to send somebody off, make it for a good reason. We're here for entertainment. We're here to watch matches. Another thing I've just seen is after the Manchester City goal, look at what Erling Haaland does. I mean, if this comes under the violent conduct sort of bracket. Why is he doing that? I don't understand why he's doing that. I don't understand how the referee hasn't picked up on that. All right, if we're allowed to now just pick up the ball and smash it into somebody's head. Okay, what happens if Gabriel gets a concussion? What happens if Gabriel gets a head injury? There's so many questions to be asked. And Michael Oliver, VAR, everyone involved, absolute joke. And Erling Haaland was on some weird stuff today. And I'm just so disappointed to see how this game was refereed as a whole, because this wasn't even it. There was some other violent challenges from Haaland. I'm not sure if you were looking at the game, but particularly with Kivior, if you look back at the duels towards the last 10 minutes, Haaland was using elbows, using everything. And guess what? Nobody picks up on it. The VAR doesn't pick up on it. The referee doesn't pick up on it, because City can do whatever they want. This is their league. You know, they're in control. They are kind of the puppet masters. And it's kind of insane, really. And I'm wondering what your guys' thoughts on this. We get that red card silliness. We get Haaland just, you know, allowed to do whatever he wants. And it's Michael Oliver, the referee. I don't know what he was thinking. But anyway, let us just move on to the positives in terms of the way the boys played. And defensive show from the lads was just absolutely incredible. You know, it's easy to drop. It's easy to, you know, kind of just settle into a shape and accept defeat. But the resilience was absolutely incredible, and that starts from Timber right back, that starts from Kivior, who came on, Gabriel Jesus, who came on and put a shift, even Lewis Skelly in his couple of minutes on the pitch. All these players put an absolute shift in today, and they deserved a lot more. City did absolutely nothing except pass, shoot from distance, saved by Raya, who again was just so good today. Sort of saves he was making, you know, the sort of way he carries himself at the minute, collecting corners, it's just so good. And it's a shame, of course, the goal came from a corner. You know, we weren't really concentrating, but you know, it's to be expected, you know, tired legs and all of that. So I can't really get angry with the boys, but in terms of a collective performance, individually it was top from the defense, similar to the pattern against Brighton where we had to work really hard. This time there was no outlet for us because obviously, you know, Trossard was our outlet, so it was really difficult for us. But in terms of sitting in a shape, working together, working hard, the wingers, the strikers, Havertz again, who I thought dragged the team so well, playing that half 9, half 8, half 6 sort of role, defending with Timber, defending with Ben White when he moved over there. It was just lovely to see from him, and I feel like Havertz has really come in to show how good he is. We're now on 11 points. We had the hardest start to a Premier League season out of any of the other clubs, so I can't be too displeased with this sort of start to the season. City's going to still have to play Villa, Brighton, Tottenham, you know, and we're within 2 points of them. So I can say it's quite a successful start, although it would be nice to got those 3 points today. It would have been so crucial, you know, take us to the top of the Premier League. But of course, it just didn't happen for us. So disappointing right at the end, switching off, tired legs. It's all to be expected. But to come away from the Etihad with, you know, adversity, it's really nice to get a point, and I'm sure Mikel Arteta is going to be really delighted with the boys, and we can just kick on now. We've got a nice little run of fixtures where we can collect points. We have to win, build up the confidence again. Odegaard will be back, Marino will be back. We'll have a lot of our, you know, sort of important players back into the side, and obviously again Calafiori and Timber. I just really hope that these aren't injuries for them, because I thought they were really solid. I know Calafiori was put up against Savinho, who was really good, but I thought they were solid as a whole, defending, you know, on the ball as well, really confident with the way we tried to play out from the back. So there's big and positive signs for us, and I feel like going into the rest of the season we can be really confident, and I think the Premier League title can certainly be ours if we just, you know, keep confident, keep on pushing, keep on grinding, because we have the players to do so. And despite, you know, the sort of thing we saw today with Manchester City, the refereeing decisions, I think we're going to be having a very good future ahead of us with that Premier League title in May.